Howard here, and welcome to the 2-Minute Challenge. What's the 2-Minute Challenge? That's where I challenge you to think about your business in new and creative ways. Kind of get you out of your rut and kind of think about things in blue sky thinking kind of activities. All right, let's get into it. So today we're going to be talking about, we all have people in our lives that we admire, all right? A good portion of us, if you said, who is somebody you admire, they would list, a celebrity or some other television personality, internet personality, what have you. We're not doing that. Nope, not at all, not at all. I want you to think about 10 people. Make a list, write it down, set a timer for 2 minutes. We'll talk about the importance of the 2 minutes in a second. And I want you to list all of the people, 10 people at minimum, that you admire and why. But they have to be people that you know on a semi-regular basis. Somebody that you spend time with at least once a month in some way, whether it's a telephone call, a FaceTime call, you work with them, something like that, okay? I will even allow you've worked with them in the past, but you have to have a regular, no celebrities, no internet personalities, none of that. Somebody that you know in your life, all right? Now, set the timer for 2 minutes, and the reason you do that is because it will kind of free you up. If you just sat there and kind of thought about 10 people and why, it could take you hours. If you're like me, you'll start shopping on Amazon, you'll start surfing the web. 2 minutes forces you to kind of sit down and think and come up with ideas off the cuff, okay? When you're done with that, I want you to go back and I want you to circle 3 of your top ones, all right? So for example, for me, one of the people that I admired, he falls a little bit outside of the category, but I do have a personal relationship with him, but he is deceased, would be my dad. And if you talk to me for 5 minutes, I talk a lot about my dad. I talk about a lot of things for 5 minutes. I say that all the time. One of the things that my dad taught me that still sticks to me to this day, because one time I showed up somewhere and instead of being 15 minutes early, I was 10, and somebody joked that I was late. Late for me. His philosophy was never be late. No matter what, never be late, because someone else's time is the other person's time is as valuable as yours, if not more, and they are taking valuable time out of their day or whatever to meet with you, talk with you, employ you, whatever. It is your duty and your responsibility to appreciate that and show up early, not on time. On time, and he taught me this when I first started working in retail, when I was I was 16 at the time. Yeah, I was 16 when I first started working in retail, and he was like, if you're scheduled at 3:00, you're on the floor at 3:00. All right, you show up early, you walk the store, you see what's new product, you talk. He was really adamant about that, and when I moved out here, it became really prevalent with me because my fear of being late and my fear of upsetting people in LA traffic that was not good for a long time. Ergo, I may show up at your place an hour early, just to avoid traffic. I'll sit in the car, I'll drink a coffee, I won't bother you, but I may be an hour early. So that's what I want you to start looking at. I want you to look at normal, everyday heroes in your life, heroes that don't wear capes, and figure out what it is about them that you admire and how to bring that into your life. All right? I'd love to hear below what your answers are, what your solutions are, how you came up with things, who you admire and why. So make sure you leave comments below. The 2-Minute Challenge is exclusive to Facebook, and I'm going to try and get it up every week, but at least definitely every 2 weeks for a while, as we get other content going. Other than that, follow me on social media. I'm EH Howard everywhere, and I will see you in the next 2-Minute Challenge. All right, bye.